What is going on, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, as you guys should know, or you can just call me Juice. Be sure to hit that like button right now if you are rocking me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. Do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day. Okay, getting right to things. Free agency, man, there's been so many splashes in free agency. I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can covering these things. I'm probably going to do the biggest winners of free agency. That video will come up hopefully maybe tomorrow or even maybe today. But hey, we're getting right to things. The biggest news I think coming off yesterday, other than KD and Kyrie Irving signing, was D'Angelo Russell is now heading to the Golden State Warriors on a 4-year, $117 million deal. It was a sign and trade with the Warriors and the Nets. Okay, and Andre Iguodala, as a result, is being traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, as well as draft picks. I think the Grizzlies are doing some really things, acquiring all these draft picks. They did a great job getting John Morant in the draft. I like where the Grizzlies are heading. Their future is bright down the road. They're not going to be contenders for about 2 or 3 years, but their future is bright with John Morant running the point guard position, and Jaren Jackson Jr. He's very good too. But man, I just take away from this that the Warriors, man, they're always a step ahead of the league. I mean, you know, when they win 73 games, even though they lose in the finals, they go out and get KD. You know, when the whole league doesn't want DeMarcus Cousins, they go out and get DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, they're just ahead of the curve always. Did anyone see D'Angelo Russell going to the Warriors? Because I didn't. I didn't see that coming at all. That shot me with a bullseye dead right in my head. That was a shock to me. I mean, I thought he was for sure going to the Lakers, the T-Wolves. Now this puts a lot of pressure, I think, on the Lakers to get Kawhi Leonard, because honestly, I don't even know who else of a big free agent the Lakers might get other than Kawhi Leonard now. But hey, honestly, if I had to bring, I don't know Kawhi Leonard's going to come there. Something tells me he's not going to go there. But hey, we're talking about D'Angelo Russell today, okay? But look, the Warriors just went from a borderline playoff team to potentially not even making the playoffs to right back in the thick of things in the Western Conference. I'm going to explain to you why I say that. Honestly, the Warriors were probably going to be a 7 or 8 seed or potentially not even make the playoffs next year. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, look, there were 7 teams besides the Warriors. I'm going to throw the Warriors out. There are 7 teams next year that are pretty much bearing all injuries, guaranteed to make the playoffs. That is the Houston Rockets, the Denver Nuggets, the Portland Trail Blazers, the Utah Jazz, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, and also the Los Angeles Lakers. That is 7 teams right there. And then you got the Mavericks, you got the Pelicans, you got the Clippers, you got the Kings, who I think will, along with the Warriors, who are going to fight for that final playoff spot. I want to be honest with you guys. Okay, let's ask ourselves a question, okay? Did we expect the Denver Nuggets to be a number 2 seed in the West this year? Because I didn't. I thought the Denver Nuggets would be a playoff team. I really did. I thought they'd be a playoff team this year, coming off what they did last year. But nowhere in my right mind did I think the Denver Nuggets would be a number 2 seed in the Western Conference. They didn't make the playoffs last year, and they ended up being a number 2 seed in the Western Conference. You mean to tell me the Dallas Mavericks with Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic can't win you at least 40-some games next year? You mean to tell me the Kings, who won 39 games with Marvin Bagley and De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield, okay, who's probably going to get better after a year playing together, can't win you close to over 40 games? I mean, they won 39 games. There's reason to be optimistic. You got Harrison Barnes now. I mean, on that max deal. I mean, not a max deal, but he got to his bag, okay? Harrison Barnes, I mean, I don't think it was out the realm. The Kings might win close to 44 games. I mean, the Clippers, they made the playoffs this year without an all-star. I mean, Lou Williams, I mean, he's good. Maybe if the Clippers sign Kawhi Leonard, they're going to probably be in the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, they will be in the playoffs if they sign Kawhi Leonard, okay? The Pelicans, with all that stacked young talent, they just added J.J. Redick with Zion Williamson, with Lonzo Ball, with Brandon Ingram, okay? With the draft picks they added, DeAndre Hunter, Jackson Hayes. I mean, you don't think they could potentially compete for a playoff spot? I mean, you look at the Warriors. Look. Steph Curry was the only guy before they got D'Angelo Russell on that team that could go out and get you a consistent over 20 to 30 points per game each night. Draymond Green ain't cut for that. He ain't cut to get you 20 points a game, okay? He's just not. He's a number 3 option on most teams. On the Warriors, without KD and without Klay this year, it would have been a disaster with him being the number 2 option. I don't think he's cut for that. And Steph Curry is not a durable superstar. He's not proven to be a durable superstar. Steph Curry is great. One of the top 5 players in this league right now. One of the top 5 players in the league, like I said, right now. He's not very good at staying healthy, okay? With KD, And with Steph on his team, Steph Curry in 2017 played only 51 games. He missed a lot of time because of injury. Okay, in 2018 he played in 69 games. This is last year with KD and Klay on his team. So with Steph Curry not always getting all the defensive attention, with him not always having all those bodies thrown at him, was still getting injured and not being able to stay on the court. If Steph Curry is injured and not on the court, you got to rely on Draymond Green to get you 20 points a game tonight. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, that's not gonna cut it. The Warriors, honestly, now with D'Angelo Russell, that's a 20-point per game score right there. You match him right there with Steph Curry. Steph Curry now can go on ball screens. I mean, he can play off the ball. You can put Steph at shooting guard if you want to. You can put D'Lo at the one, let him handle the ball and distribute. D'Angelo Russell is a willing passer too. He averaged 7 assists this year, and he averaged 21 points per game in 31 minutes played. Okay, he shot 37% from three. This is a young ascending superstar in this league. D'Angelo Russell is going to be a great player for many years to come if he continues to be on this upward trend. And Steve Kerr's system. Steve Kerr is an offensive genius, in my opinion. I think he's really going to help D'Angelo Russell. I mean, and look at this starting lineup. Potentially, if Klay Thompson comes back next year, you got D'Angelo Russell, you got Klay Thompson, you got Steph Curry, you got Draymond Green potentially. I don't know if they'll bring back Draymond Green, but we'll see. Then you got Kevon Looney or whoever big man they bring back. What if they decide to bring back Boogie Cousins? By that time, Boogie Cousins should be fully healthy. I mean, the Warriors honestly brought themselves right back into the thick of things of playoff contention. I'm going to tell you right now, if Steph Curry and Draymond Green were your only two options to score the ball next year, you would not be winning as many games as you want. You'd probably be a 42-win team. In the Western Conference, with Mike Conley and the Jazz and the players they've added in free agency, with Houston running back the team they have, with the Lakers adding Anthony Davis and LeBron James, with LeBron James come back with an absolute vengeance this year to prove everybody wrong. I mean, I don't know where the Warriors will line up. The Denver Nuggets, I mean, Michael Porter Jr. probably is going to be back this year. I'm really high on him. I think he's going to be very good. Oklahoma City, they're still going to get you in the playoffs each year, even though they can't get past the first round. DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge are always going to do their thing. So the big takeaway for me is the Warriors surprised everybody. They just went from a borderline to okay playoff team to potentially not even making the playoffs to a serious not title contender, but they're going to be right in the thick of things. Will they win the championship this next year? I don't know, but honestly, it's not out of the possibility. What if Klay Thompson returns in March? You got D'Angelo Russell, you got Steph Curry, you got Klay Thompson in the playoffs. I mean, I might take that big three over most big threes. I mean, the Lakers, they're supposed to be very good. What if they get Kawhi Leonard, it might be over. But what if they don't get Kawhi Leonard? I mean, it takes a year for that chemistry to get down between Anthony Davis and LeBron James, in my opinion. I mean, it's just a lot of questions going on, but hey, the Warriors for their future for the next 4 years, having D'Angelo Russell there, having Klay Thompson there, and Steph Curry there for the next 4 years, that's some serious firepower offensively. And D'Angelo Russell's shown the ability. He's willing to take on the best defender on the team. He has that mentality. He's willing to defend. I don't know if Steph Curry's willing to take that number one option on the defense all the time. Klay Thompson's always the guy that did that. But you know, hey, the Warriors surprised everybody getting D'Angelo Russell. They're right back in the thick of things. Honestly, I'm not saying they're going to make the finals, but it would not surprise me if they get back to the finals this year. It really wouldn't be. I mean, the Lakers don't get Kawhi. I mean, there's a lot of questions. James Harden, can he hit big clutch shots? Donovan Mitchell, can he hit those tough perimeter shots? Are they really for real? I mean, do you take Mike Conley and D'Angelo Russell and potentially a Klay Thompson if he comes back a little early over them? I don't know. I mean, Oklahoma City with Russell Westbrook and Paul George. I mean, who takes the last shot? Is it Paul George's team now? Who I think it should be. Is it Russell Westbrook's team still? I don't know. So it's just a lot of questions, and the Warriors, once again, are a step ahead of the league, guys. I mean, that's just the reality situation. This is a team that went out and got KD after they won 73 games. This is a team that went out and got Boogie Cousins when no one wanted him. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, like I said, the Warriors, congrats to them. They shocked everybody, in my opinion. I think D'Angelo Russell is going to be very good in Golden State. Shout out to him. And honestly, who doesn't want to play for Golden State? They share the ball. Steph Curry is an unselfish superstar. Klay Thompson is one of the most unselfish superstars you'll meet. Draymond Green is an unselfish player. I think D'Angelo Russell is going to thrive in Golden State. I think it's a very solid move considering the fact that KD's now in Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving. I mean, the Warriors pretty much rebooted and are giving themselves a chance to compete for many, many years down the road. They're not going anywhere, in my opinion. Will they win titles? I don't know, but hey, they got a shot. With Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson in the future, potentially running it back in 2021. The Warriors are looking pretty nice after free agency. I like what the Warriors did. That's a wrap for this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. All that good stuff. It has been your boy Ghiman McKinney, and I'm Ghost. Have a blessed day, you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to share with all your friends. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, to make these YouTube videos for you guys. And I am potentially looking to go onto a big time network and do this for a living when I get older. Potentially ESPN, Fox Sports 1, etc. This is what I want to do for my full-time job. It's been your boy Ghiman McKinney, like I said. Or you can call me Juice. I'm Ghost. Have a blessed day. Appreciate y'all.